The poor, poor Jagan River. Look at it. Oh, it's just a shadow of its former self. I mean, how can I possibly cross this raging thin line of water in order to get to that one pier over there? I don't know. I mean, I figured my character would probably be a little bit better at swimming than that. Heck, I could jump into the water, like, you know, over here and swim in a diagonal until I reach the other side. I'm pretty sure it would not take very long. But I digress. What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. In the last episode, we went through the Lanari Desert, and then from there... What the? Who are you? I believe that we shall cherish memory throughout our lives. Think about it, consider empty and... Oh, it's Hurdy! Okay. This is interesting already. Because we run into Gertie, and this is Hurdy, the nice form of Gertie, per se. We'll learn, actually, some interesting backstory as we go through these last few years about Hurdy and Gertie. But as I was saying before, we went through the Lanari Desert. And it is technically our last dungeon is the final dungeon in the game. But for right now, that is all we have access to. All those dungeons in the Lanari Desert was the last new one. While we were there in the desert, we were able to obtain the fifth element, the holy element, the unknown element, as you can see in the bottom right corner. It's just the all-powerful element. It stands for all four of them. While it's around us, I think we have a bit more resistance to all status effects, and, you know, we won't get injured as much by magic effects. And quite frankly, with it, we can pass through any miasma at all. Now, technically, we did not know the full 5 verses to the poem in order to get it, but I will be showing those off. Here's how the remainder of the game is going to work. Technically, you would need to cross the Jagan River in order to get to the other side in order to be able to beat the game. That's where the unknown element miasma is. There are 2 ways that you can go about doing this. First is wait until year 8. Year 8, the Jagan River will be flowing once again, and you'll be able to, you know, just go ahead and cross it and complete it, pending that you have the fifth element. During that time, year 6 and year 7, you'll also learn the last 2 verses to the poem, and then have all you need in order to get it. However, if you already know the poem, or have means to know it, thank you, Internet, there is another way to get the river flowing right now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get the river flowing, because I need it to flow in order to activate a certain side quest that I would like to do, and that would be the Princess of Alphataria. Now, I don't remember exactly what it was that I had to do in order to trigger it, but I know that it's triggered, because as soon as the river is flowing, what I need to do next in the quest appears there. Like, right now it's not, because the river's not flowing, but once it flows, I'll be good. So, take a look at what you see here. You can actually see the sluices, the sluice, or whatever you want to call it, and there's really, like, no water going down it at all. In order to get the Jagan River to flow again, we must go into the Violu Slough and cast Life Spell on all the plants that are there. And that is exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. Now, this is going to be cut a little bit more. I'm not going to be going through the whole thing with you because you've already seen it. Actually, you've also heard this opening thing already. And I'm just going to cut it. Yeah, sure, I'm ready. Why not? Come on. There we go. Hoop. Mod, pick that up. Of course, I'm going to be running around and collecting chests and things like that, because now that we're in the second cycle of all of these stages, there'll be stronger enemies, and there will be better stuff to get. Now, if you see right there, look, you can just kind of walk. Well, we will be able to walk down there, but the first time we were here in the slough, there were these steps, as you can see right here, that lead down to the water area. Before, we weren't able to get there, but now that the slough is dried up, we can go ahead and drop down in. Oh, crap. Gimme. I need, come here, thank you. Woo. We can now walk down in here and collect the various chests that are down here. And I'm getting whooped by these frog things. Oh my god, good thing I got a cure spell. Ah! Get away! Shoo frog, don't bother me. Okay, come here, you. Yeah. Die! Alright, so you died. Gonna give me... Alright, I'll take a blizzard spell. I guess it only makes sense because that's what they're casting. And I just want to do this so I can show you guys the chests, and then it's going to be cut because, again, it's pretty much the exact same level. It's just now we're able to get down here. Wow, that was 150 gil, wasn't it? Awesome. And we're able to collect more chests this time, and sometimes the chests actually have good stuff in it. And... ow! Come on! There we are. Okay. So inside of this chest, it's all gil. It's all gil. Alright, let me show you what I mean by the flowers. Let's head on over there now. Okay, down here will actually be your first example that you see. There was actually a griffin down here and a ice bomb or whatever it is. And the ice bomb, when you beat it, gave you the life spell. Now what you need to do is you need to equip the life spell, and over here you have this thing. It seems that this what does that say? This is the Fable pumpflower. And yes, that is exactly what it does. You just cast life on it, and it blooms, and it pumps water into various areas of the slough. And this is how you actually advance when coming back here the second time. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but what you had to do on most of this was you had to step on these like platforms here, and then the water would shoot up, and then that's where the key is. Because there's no water, there is no flow, so you have to look over here, and well, whoops. Okay, it worked. There you go. Worked anyway. So then it blooms. We can drop the chalice, take this up over here, throw it, and that will cause the spout to erupt with the candy. Take it really quickly. Yep. Okay, good. Mog, pick up the thingy. And it's stupid. And that's pretty much exactly what you have to do. You have to go through this entire area and bloom all of the flowers. I want to say there are 6. I will give you an official number when I am done with this particular dungeon. But make sure you bloom all of them, so this way the water starts flowing, and then as soon as you are done with it, you're able to cross the Jagan River. So I will, I guess I'll meet you if I find something cool or something like that. Otherwise I'm just gonna like go through this dungeon. There's nothing really new to see other than the flowers. So here we go. Ooh, okay. So that was something that was new right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. We actually got ourselves a new schematic. Did I pass it? I think I passed it. There we go. Frost armor. Designed for frost armor. Designed for suit of armor for anyone. The only person right now I know of that can make this is in Alphataria. Even my father, who's supposed to be this great blacksmith, is unable to make me frost armor, which is really stupid. I don't understand why he's unable to make that for me. Somewhere in here I thought I was supposed to get like a frost accessory too, but I guess not. Yeah, it's just been running around killing things and making flowers bloom. That's actually the exit right there. I do have to go and make one last flower bloom right there. I believe that's the 8th one. I could be wrong with my numbers. I was too busy fighting things, and I did die a few times, because, again, things are stronger here. But I'm pretty sure that there are 8 flowers in total that I ended up reviving with my... Ooh, nice, some toad oil. With my life spell. I actually need that toad oil for something that I need to craft. So here we go. 2 griffins down in here. I think these are new enemies for this area. I actually don't remember off the top of my head. They do appear in new areas or different areas now. And I'm just kind of hoping that my fireballs will kill them. Please die. This is number something. Die! There we are. Good job, guys. Ooh, meat! Perfect. I'll be able to eat that and then regain my heart. Another Marcus. I'm getting a lot of Marcus Shella too. I mean, no complaining about that, but I really only need 1. Ah, here we go. Oh, it was a belt. I don't need a belt. I need a frost shield. That's my accessory. It's a frost shield. Sir? Did I do that? What? No? Did I do that already? Oh, you know what? I actually think I, gave life to that flower already, didn't I? Woo, yup, see, I was up there already. Okay, alright. Let me kill things. Ooh, run away. Alright, I'm gonna say that it was 7 flowers that I had to bloom in order to get the river flowing again. Or at least that's what it appeared to me. Again, a full better count will be listed to you somewhere on the screen or whatever. But I'm going with 7. And now we move on to the boss. And I might as well just go ahead and leave this fight in because, you know, bosses are fun and we always have a good time taking them down. And this was, oh yeah, that's right, the giant robot dude. Oh boy, run away. With my Firaga, I should be able to do some pretty decent damage pretty quickly, especially against these 2 stupid gel guys. Whoa! Right at me, run! And they died, which is good. Get a little closer. There you go, do your rocket punch. I'll take that, and fire! That's a pretty decent amount. Ooh, yeah. No. The bosses themselves, I'm pretty sure don't have increased health during a second or a third cycle, but they do increase damage, so make sure that your defense stat is up going up against them. Now I say a second and a third cycle. Basically, the cycles are determined by how many drops of myrrh you collect from this one area. So once I collect the second drop of myrrh, in 2 years I believe it is, it will then come back and everything will be what's labeled as a level 3 enemy and level 3 encounters and things along that way. Oh crap! Whoa! Yeah, I don't want to be caught in that. Thank you. So for right now, everything is level 2, and I'm okay with that because it's just strong enough to give me a challenge, but not too annoying. But you know, if you wanted to keep playing the game through and actually see all the cycles, then you know. You actually get some pretty good items. Holy crap, better run away from it in the long run. But, till then, we're just going to do everything we can to survive. Come on, I have to have a piece of meat or something like that. There we go. I'm actually probably going to have to buy meat. Isn't that going to be a weird thing? Come on, you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Go. No, I don't care if you're going to do this explosion. I win. Ha! Take that. Again. Lots of fun. Alright, so blink. I can't skip this, which kind of sucks. But, he goes down just the same way he did the last time we beat him. I don't even know how many episodes ago. And then, of course, we walk over and we go ahead and collect our drop of myrrh. And then we do the Moogle mail. And we're going to skip this because we know we get it. New diary entry. Wonderful. Very important to get those. And let's see who this letter is from. Come on, get over here, you. Sister, Minty. Fresh. What does she have to say? There's something that I've been wanting to tell you. The flower that you used to take care of has died. By the time I noticed it was too late. I'm really sorry. How could you? I love that flower. Oh well, I don't think any of us really have a green thumb anyway. It happens. What do I want to give you in order to be okay with a flower dying? Oh, boy. Why don't you... oh, boy. Take a Marcashella. Maybe you can go ahead and, buy something in Shella in order to make the flower come back to life or something like that. I have enough of those, so I don't really care. Yeah, alright, we're done with this. Go away. Go. Shoo. We gotta do the rest of this. Let's go. Time's a ticking, Moogle. And let's see, what did I have to do? Don't heal yourself! How about screw yourself? That's something that happens. Wow, that's a lot more points than I thought I was going to get. Huh, okay, nice. I wonder if I got a super special item then, no? Really? That's it? Oh man, with all those points, I was hoping that maybe I'd get something a little bit better than +1. We're going with defense +2. Because it's the highest stat there that I don't have. Okay, so, with all of that said and done, we go back out here to the main map. And as you can see, now the river is flowing. It's much thicker than it was. There's a waterfall there and everything. And when we go back to the Jagan River, which of course is what I will be doing right now... Alright, here we are, and as you can already see, the river is once again flowing in a nice, beautiful, blue, sparkly fashion. However, now that the river is flowing, we have ourselves a very interesting person standing here, taking a look out, into the horizon. You travel with a caravan, do you not? Where could you be heading on a ship? And that's it. That is all you gotta do. She sits, and she turns. She looks like my height, but she has feathery thingies in her hair, kind of like a Lility. Who is this strange, mysterious woman who we've never seen anything like of in this entire game? Well, she has a giant side quest all to herself. And again, I don't remember what I had to do in order to trigger the various things to happen, but all I had to do was talk to her, and that's it. And then now what I have to do is go collect a drop of myrrh, and then that'll trigger the next step to the side quest. Now, when I finish the side quest is when I will list you guys all the steps, because again, I don't remember what I did beforehand, but I know what to do from here on out. So again, you have to wait to the end in order to see what you need to do in order to finish it, but at least you'll see what it looks like. What I'm going to do for the remainder of this episode, all I have to do is collect one more drop of myrrh and year 5 is done. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to head all the way back to the Peninsula of Tippa, or whatever the hell it's called, and I'm going to go through the River Bell Path, which was our very first dungeon that we went through. Of course, it's a level 2, and I actually did not get the Moogle stamp that was in there, so out of all the Moogle stamps that I have remaining, let me actually get out here into the world map before I talk about that. I have 6 remaining, and out of those 6, only 2 of them I will not be able to collect. So here's my current Moogle stamp card. As you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them that I still need. And again, 2 of them I can't get at all because they're in the final area that you need the unknown element for. So those we won't get until, late game and everything. But I will definitely collect the other 4. I also stopped by AlphaTauri really quickly in order to see stuff. Oh, we got a skit. Cool. In order to see stuff that I need in order to maybe create some armors and everything. And actually, if I stop back, you know what? I actually could use a blob of chili gel. Yes, I need more. That's perfect. We can use some more, yada, yada, yada. Sure. Okay. How much do you want to pay? I'm gonna buy it off you for 600 gil. Oh, come on. Really? Hold on. Fine. How about 800 gil? Stop it. You know what? Then forget it. You can't be bought like that, then. Screw yourself. I'm going to stop by Jersey because my Uke family should sell all of the items that I need in order to create an ethereal armor and a frost armor. So I am extremely excited for that. So I will meet you once I buy the materials, go up and make what I have to make. I'll meet you inside the River Bell Path. Okay, here we are, the beginning of River Bell Path. Let's throw this down and have Mog carry it. And before I move on, I'm going to go ahead and show off my equipment. So here's the mithril plate. That's what I've been wearing for quite a while now. And I have made the Eternal Mail. I'm pretty sure I kept calling it Ethereal, but it's Eternal Mail. And as you can see, I get +1 defense and +1 resistance to paralysis. And then the Frost Mail, +2 to defense and +1 resistance to cold. Of course, that one's going on because, resistance to cold is all the better. I wish that my character actually looked different with it on, but no, that's not happening. And also, I chose to go with resistance to cold, mainly because I end up getting hit by ice spells more often than I want to. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and just basically burn through this dungeon as fast as possible. I need to get the... I need to get Cure for one, thank you. Get away from me. And I need to get the Moogle stamp in here as well. And I know exactly where it is, so I don't have to worry about killing anything or whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and go to get that right here, right now, for you guys. And then I can just kind of explore around on my own and collect the treasures and all that other stuff. So, first thing is I want to do is I want to come down over this way. There was a chest up there, but again, I'll grab that on the way back. And I want to take this this looping path all the way over here. Got 2 goblins, one that's a spellcaster, the other is a physical user, but as you can see, even in a second cycle, they go down pretty easily. And then we're going to go ahead up here. I believe there's a chest up here as well, along with a bigger goblin. Right? No bigger goblin. I guess that's another area. But this guy over here, I forget what the hell that thing is, but it takes some, takes a few beatings in order to make it go down. Apparently I was hitting the raccoon squirrel thing. Oh, come here. Give me, take the black hood. There's actually a new accessory that we have yet to see. And back here, we get examine that spins to reveal a small hole. Let us go inside. That's the most dramatic Moogle house of them all, and it's also probably one of the more tricky ones, because it's just right there, but you would have never known, because you gotta spin the rock. But that gives us another D! We love the D, apparently, our character. I don't know, we're gonna just move on from that. We're going to do that. We can't do anything with the minigame, because we don't have any of the hookups or whatever, and yeah, I got it, thank you. And check mark off my list, another stamp gotten. Woo! Awesome, so only 5 more to go, 2 that I can possibly get within, before the final area. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect some stuff and kill some things, and yeah, sure, Mog, you wanna carry? Go ahead. And I'll meet you at the boss, which was the giant crab thing. Well, these Moogles still are living the same way that they did the first time we were here with, what, half a house or so? You're missing a roof, you're missing wall, and missing another wall, but they seem to be happy over there. The items and equipment that I got going through this, really nothing that good, but things are starting to give me accessories now, which are really cool. I already have the flame and the frost craft, which is what items were dropped, the frost and the fire accessories, respectively. I believe, or whatever, maybe the opposite way, I don't remember. But I have them, so I get to sell them, and then I haven't gotten any new items in terms of swords or armors or things along that way. So for right now, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to fight Krabby over here. Oh, you're going to play that way? Okay, fine. I'll just sit here and just get up close to you and just beat you with my sword, because that seems to actually be the best method of attack right now. Get away, you weird raccoon thing. Oh, run this way. Get over to the side. Yeah, I'm already taking this thing down nice and quickly with the flurry of attacks. Yeah, ow. Get away. I killed one of its claws already. I should be able to take down the big claw too. You can't slow me. My accessory says so. Well, my accessory says that you have a harder time slowing me. Come on. Get. Wow, he's almost gone already. Come here, you. Hey, that's not fun. Come on, do the bubble thing again. There we are. Much better. See? That was so much easier than the first time we went through here. And he still explodes the same way. Oh well. Alright, our third and final drop of Merv for the year. Of course, we're going to do the Moogle Mail, and then we see what item we get, and then we do the end of year dance party and all that other good stuff. So let's go ahead and see who this is from. Yep, from my sister. Figured she was going to respond back. New flower. Thanks for thinking of me, but I don't want to trouble you. So I went and bought a seed for a new flower. It should bloom in no time. I hope you like it. Don't do that. Thanks! Thanks, sis. You are awesome. I think I have a seed somewhere in here. Don't I? Did I pick up a seed? Yes, I did. Here, take a vegetable seed. Maybe that'll give you something good as well, if you're getting that good at growing stuff. There you go. Out. There you go, buddy. We're all done. Get away. Come on, go. This is the only thing that sucks. This takes so much time. It's like, come on, let's just move it along, shall we? Defeat enemies with spells. I don't think, yeah. 58 points. Pretty sure that's the worst I've done so far in this game. Awesome. Many thumbs up. Wow, look at all the items here. And look at how many things I can't take. Flame Tongue and the Black Hood. Nice. Defense 2. Iron. I could buy that. So I'm going to go with the Strength +2 because Strength is kind of my go-to thing right now, especially seeing I just bought new armors. Well, I crafted new armor, so I'm confident with my defense right now. So, diary from year 5. As usual, everyone gathers around the crystal, or we're thrown right back to Jersey. Everyone gathers around the crystal for the ceremony of... What is this? The ceremony of rebirth, maybe? I don't know. But this first one's interesting because it references the fact that we saw the Black Knight. Yes, that was the very first thing we saw in year 5 is, the Black Knight fighting something. We're not 100% sure what it was that he was attacking. But, he was going wild, and he was complaining that this thing was stealing his memories. So, I wonder if we'll find out more about that later. Let's go ahead and skip through this. Year 5 have passed since 5 years have passed since I first set out. There was a man who lost his memory and spent his days chasing some sort of light. How could anyone go on without any memory at all? Perhaps he hunts the light because, stripped of his memory, he has nothing left. If he still had his memory, he would surely have chosen a different path. Very, very philosophical, I would guess, right there. But what happened to his memories? I don't know. This doesn't mean nothing no more, because I can go through everyone regardless. Ha! Alright, so, we have started up year 6. I'm actually going to talk to my father right here, right now, just to get my allowance for the year. Pick it up. 246. Nice. Oh, but still, good. You can craft bronze and iron. Oh, that's wonderful, Pops. How about, any of these? Can you give me new weapons? No, of course not. No, you can't do that. That is my family. It's like probably one of the ones that I forget to check all the time. Yeah, see, he's even in like his happiest he could possibly be, I believe. And he still can't craft it. That sucks. There's going to be a cutscene, I believe, leaving the village from Grandma, Grandpa, elders, or I don't exactly know who they are. But I will not be coming back here with the other members of the family, at least on camera. I will be doing it off camera just to see if I can increase anyone's levels or anything like that. But, yeah, so that's pretty much that. It's become hard to say goodbye. Perhaps it's just my old age. He never returned, His final letter came from a place called Magmel. We've not heard from him since. Every time we hear of someone traveling about and offering aid to people, we think of him. But it is likely no more than a chance resemblance. After all, he would never be satisfied with such simple endeavors. He always held fast to his goals. Goals are important, and you must remember to come back to us. It's not so much the myrrh we await as the return of our caravan. Curious is, though, that Magmel is a place right out of legend. It's as though our scholar has stumbled into a land of fable. Now farewell. Okay, that's just going to leave it. Just going to leave you talking about some strange, fantastical place just like that. Thanks. Anywho, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. In the next episode, we do year 6. Literally, in one episode, I will be going through the entire year 6. I'll be collecting stamps and collecting armor and showing off a few extra side things that will push forward that one side quest with the girl that we found in the Jagan River. And yeah, so until next time, everyone, you guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.